In 2018, I decided to move to North Carolina from Missouri. Back in Missouri, we had a total family of 7 people, 5 of which moved over here, but my 2 boys, Caleb and Gabe, stayed back in Missouri. That was out of my control. I moved over to North Carolina to be able to improve myself, to get a little more familiar with the outdoors, with some help with some good friends, and to overcome some fears. It was very important to me, and in order to feel like I have succeeded, I needed to be able to get them outdoors, to get them on a kayak camping trip, to get them down the river. If I didn't accomplish that, then why did I move over here to begin with? So I haven't seen them in a long time, but this was a huge milestone for me. It was very important to me, and I had to succeed. There was no other option. I was very nervous, but I absolutely believed I could do it. And the excitement in their faces was something that I will never forget. So after picking them up, it was time to go back and reunite with the family, get the 7 of us back together, and start practicing for some potential wet exits. Feeling okay with all my previous decisions of the last year, it all comes down to this. Okay, so I'm down here at Saxmahaw Lake Access, and I just parked the truck because I dropped off the kayaks on down a little bit, and we're gonna have the boys try some wet exits from their kayaks. So that's what we're shooting for today. We got a trip in about 2 days, and this will give them a good feel of what it might be like if they tip over, kind of help them understand how to grab their boat, how to handle it in still water or in moving water.
You can use it though.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, guys, you ready to do this?
Yes. Yep. The rocks.
Okay. The kayaks were set, the boys were ready, we practically had the whole place to ourselves. Time for some wet exits. All right, so we brought out Genesis here, which is a Wilderness Systems Tsunami 145, and then we got my wife's boat, which is also Wilderness Systems Tsunami 145. We're gonna take it out here on the lake, not too deep, deep enough where I can be kind of around them, and when they roll out and stuff, then I can kind of be there to film it and kind of assist if needed, which we won't need to. So right off the bat, we were struggling trying to get some of the paddles together, both Caleb and Clayton. So as the king of the group, I thought I'd show them how to get it done, except that I was kind of struggling too. And as I knelt down to help Gabriel get started, it kind of took me back a little bit to the time when I came down here 2 years ago, and Pete was showing me how to get started in a big touring boat like this as well. And I remember being so appreciative as he ended up giving me that first push out into the water here in North Carolina. Very similar to what I was doing with my sons. And so it's kind of like the student has become the teacher. I couldn't help but feel a great sense of pride as I pushed each one of them out into the water to get their very first feel of a 14.5-foot touring kayak. And they did fantastic. I couldn't be more proud of all 3 of them. I think Gabe had a difficult time with me moving over to North Carolina, and so I hope that my time away has been made up for by getting him out here to experience an awesome time on the water. So he's a good kid. Can't be more proud of him. Super glad to have him on this trip. And at the beginning of this trip, I thought Gabe might be timid on the water, but I had a big surprise coming to me. It was time to buckle up and teach him what I know. What?
I think floating.
I don't know, turd. Hang on. I want you to see that you'll come right out.
Okay, do you want me to hold on to it or let it go?
Well, if you fall in, try to keep hold of your paddle. If it starts getting in the way where you're getting trapped up, then let it go, but okay. You should be okay.
Just tip in?
Just tip in.
Bye, Gabe.
Stay up here close to him, Clayton. Okay, grab your boat. Good job, man. Perfect. That was perfect.
Okay.
Good. Was super impressed. Of course, he knew I was nearby. But after his wet exit, I went ahead and had him pull his boat to the side and teach him how to get that boat set up on the land, pick up the rear end, and get that water dumped out of it. He did awesome. No complaining, maybe a little struggling, but the guy's a beast. And now it's Clayton's turn, and although he's not the best swimmer, this was all heart, as is everything he does in life. Do you know how to swim, Caleb?
Huh?
Do you know how to swim? Okay.
Very well.
Casey needs help. Boom.
Very well, actually.
All right, he's out. Rapids. You're in some rapids, bud. You're in some rapids, bud.
Rabbit.
Feet up, feet up, feet up. But in front of you, in front of you, in front of you.
Oh. Like this.
There you go. Perfect. Good job, man. Good job. All right, go ahead. I've been a part of Clayton's life since he was 2 years old. He did a fantastic job out there, just like I knew he would, even dumping his boat. I wouldn't worry about him for the rest of the trip. Sit your butt into it first. Put your knees come up in front of you as you're sitting in it. And this brings me to Caleb, which is my oldest boy. I've missed a lot of time with him over the last year. Now, I may not be the best father, I may not be the best leader, but when I went to hand that paddle to him, I kind of remembered him growing up as a little boy and got to thinking that right now in this moment, I'm being able to give him what I feel like is maybe one of the best parts of me. I don't know if he realized it or even understood it at the moment, but being able to push him out on that river and seeing the look on his face, that was priceless to me. And so for a moment, I kind of looked around and I tried to take it all in. Taking what I was blessed with, and that I was giving them something I never had. And now it was Caleb's turn to wet exit. He looks over to make sure I'm there, and then hesitantly tips. Slowly, and then into the water he goes. And that reminded me a lot of myself. But as he pops up out of that water, and realizes everything's okay, he had a big smile on his face, enjoying himself. Just like I hoped they would. And what do you know, without being told and unexpectedly, one of his brothers helps tow him back to land.
This is awesome. It felt really weird at first. No, it doesn't.
I guess that means I did my job right. Yep. Attaboy. Go ahead and lay forward. Just lay forward. Have your paddle sit there. Now just stay there. Take your feet. You're not going under. All right, there you go. Now paddle. There you go. Boom. Yes. Good job, Clay. See? You're not. They were used to having me out there with them, but this time I wasn't. Now it was time to have some fun. They'd earned it.
My name was Ben.
I know.
Ow, Clayton, stop.
Help me.
Come on, do backflip.
No, I can't do it.
Go on.
Help me.
Do backflip, Clayton, please.
Get a knee up. Bring a knee over. Bring a knee over. Now the only thing that was left to do was get him down that river. That's good. So we got Gabe back here trying a supposed to be a spicy hot sucker. What is it, Gabe?
It's a mango. It has chili pepper powder covered mango flavor lollipop.
Chili pepper powder covered mango lollipop, something like that.
Yeah, this is what it is.
Stick in your mouth.
Okay.
It was last night you did.
Be worried about that.
Go,
Have you tried one?
No,
Because I'm not.
Just do it.
So I'm
Just do
not
it.
worried
Just
about my
go.
kids.
Just do it, man. You have to eat it all. No taking it out of your mouth.
That's the
Go, go, go. It's a lollipop. Hi.
I had it all planned out. I just hope it doesn't backfire on me. Another thing that I greatly appreciated was Pete showing up to see us off. I think he wanted to be a part of it, and we were sure glad that he was. He's been a good friend to me and a good anchor point for us here in North Carolina. You're a good man, Pete. Train's leaving the station, Clay.
Time to flip. This is a fairly large boat.
Yeah, straddle that big boy and put your butt in it. There you go.
Oh, you got this
Both
thing?
hands on the side. Yep, you got it. You got
Guys,
it.
I'm still.
Like a boss. You ready for a good heave ho?
Yeah? Oh, I guess I can.
Move your paddle.
Hey, Gabe.
What's hanging out on the side of his boat? Look at you, tough woman. Right?
That's the best.
Gabriel,
No.
Gabriel, like a guy from the Bible.
say it again.
Just imagine if you're the only one that puts it in.
If I'm the only one?
I got one for geniuses. Yeah,
You guys ready? This way.
Bye.
See you guys. Pete's gonna go up on the bridge, but hey, pay attention. Start reading your V's right through here, okay? Watch for rocks. Don't get turned sideways. Remember your power strokes if you need to get past it. Remember you still got boat behind you. You got a long boat, so when you go to turn, it's gonna take a little bit. You can go right through the middle here. Don't get close to any of the pylons, the things that are holding the bridges up. Don't get close. Yeah, we made our first one. Get it turned around, Caleb. Back paddle on the right. Back paddle on the left, the big one. Look for your flow up there, guys. Look for the deepest water, the biggest flow. It looks like it's going and wrapping around the right, but we got a big rapid coming up here. I believe we're gonna go to the right of it. You're gonna have to look where the most of the water is going. You got it, Caleb? Go for it, Gabe. If you think you got it, go for your V. There you go, paddle. There we go, Gabe. There you go, Clay. Caleb, set your paddle down and reach into to the river and push off with your hands. Caleb, reach out in the river and push off with your hands. Both hands. Both hands. Back paddle on the left real hard. Back paddle on the left real hard. Back paddle on the left real hard. Real hard, real hard. Back paddle real hard, buddy. Real hard, real hard, real hard. Come on, we gotta get that nose pointed down. There you go, push off of it. You're stuck. All right, huh? Oh, you're going backwards now. Ride it out, baby. Ride it out. Don't flip. I'll have to come get you, okay? I'm gonna have to come and get you.
Well, guys, I'm kind of stuck in quite a predicament. So is that.
Give me just a second, bud. Yep, we're kind of stuck in a predicament. Straight, you'll be doing this all day, okay? You gotta be strong in your... Pat on the left hard. Get out of those trees. Can't be in the trees, baby. Caleb, don't get turned sideways, man. Get your nose pointed straight. Get your nose pointed straight.
Oh my God.